What's going on, traders? It's Ricky with TechBot Solutions. Thank you guys again for joining us for another live stream within the market open. If you guys are joining us for the first time, we do go live every single morning. We go live usually 15 minutes before the market opens. So let's go ahead and kind of get started. I'm going to keep it very simple. I'm using the TD Ameritrade Think or Storm platform. TechBot Solutions is the group that we have. We have a little bit over 40,000 members worldwide. The thing that we do best is we provide a free and simple platform for both new and experienced traders. All the links are down below. Let's kind of get right to it. So I'm going to be sharing my screen, and I'm going to be showing you guys. I made a video already about it on how to scan for stocks, but I'm going to do it live, right? And trying to see if we can actually find some good quality stocks when we're scanning. This is not the only way to do it. This is just the way that I'm going to be doing it when scanning. So let me go ahead and get this going. Appreciate you guys all tuning in live. Whoa, what's going on? Let's go. Alrighty, so it looks like I have 4 minutes and 16 seconds before the market opens. Let's kind of get started. I'm going to go, well, let's go ahead and scan for stocks. So with this scanner, I have the last price set up from 1 to 30. The volume set up pretty high, and then a 4-bar percentage, 3% greater. Let's do 3.5% greater. Yeah, good. RTNB, that's actually one that people have been talking about. Let's see if the, okay. So it looks like I had a pullback during pre-market close. It looks like you had a support here at around 160. Do you guys see that? 150 had a resistance during all of this pre-market. So it looks like it hit a resistance for a wall at $2. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set an alert above $2. This could be a quick little runner if we can get above. If it breaks the support, then it's most likely going to continue a downward trend. To my watch list. Okay, let me go back. I'm going to go to the scan. AEO. Let's do that. Okay, so like this one, it's gapping up. It has a resistance at 1266. And with the market open, if we can, okay, it had a, ended up doing pretty well. So one of the two things, I mean, it's pretty common when this happens. Well, if you guys see, it had a pump. Oh, this is American Eagle. It had a pump 1, 2, 3 days ago, and it hit highs of 1250. So that's been a previous resistance, and it looks like it peaked out, and then it had a pullback back down. Now, let's see, based on its history, American Eagle, if you guys are within the United States, it was a pretty reputable company. So it looks like this has been a very common resistance. Is this going to be the best price to buy? No, not unless it breaks the resistance and continues, it becomes more of a momentum trade. Okay, and if we can break above 1250, it had a previous support here at about $14. Therefore, it has this margin from $12.50 to $14. That's about 10%. This could be a quick runner. I like that. Do is I'm going to simply set my alert. If it goes above 1260. So right now it's right around 1250, 1260. There's a gap in actual pricing. But also if it comes back down, then again, we don't want to write it down. So I think we're doing pretty good with the gappers. So this might be a good one to look at when it comes down to gappers. Okay, now we got another gapper. This one's having a pullback. It looks like it peaked out, resistance at $7. It's seeing a downward trend, but it's almost trying to hold above 620. Do you guys see that? It's starting to try to flatline. It's trying to build an upward trend. This is going to be also pretty nice to see. Again, we're going to let the charts do the talking. So if it goes below 620, then it's going to continue its downward trend. But if it can break above Guys, if it could break above, then where's that right now? 637. The reason I say 660 is because it was trying to hold above 660. It broke below it, bouncing here. We want to make sure that we catch it when it's seen a sign of upward momentum. And again, another earnings call. That's why it ended up performing the way that it did. We might have a lot of people that are going to be trying to lock in profits. And due to that, I mean, it's been a previous resistance before. So people trying to lock in profits, there's going to be probably more sellers than buyers. Oh, there we go, guys. Market just opened. 1237. All right. I want to hear what you guys have to say. Okay. This was supposed to be. All right, so JDST fell. DCTH just broke the support that it had at 12 cents, broke below it during pre-market hours. Looks like it's trying to pick back up. RTNB. There we go, guys. Broke above the resistance that it had during pre-market hours, experiencing a pullback. Let's see if we can actually. There we go. Okay. Okay, it breaks above $2. Resistance at around 250 if you guys see that during pre-market hours based on old resistance. So all we're looking at is right here. There we go, 210. Boom, 212. Guys, right now we're already up 5% from the call out. Make sure that if you guys are trading this, I mean, you guys definitely don't have to, but it might be a smart idea to follow with the trailing stop loss. And I want you guys to know that I'm personally not trading this specific stock. I am still swing trading JDST, and I am still swing trading AMD right now for my entry points yesterday, and that's why I'm not day trading these stocks. It's just what I do for the group. We look and we try to scan for stocks, and I feel like we found a pretty decent one. Let me know in the live stream what it is that you guys think about this specific pick. So it looks like it did experience somewhat of a resistance at, let's see if it holds, broke below it, broke below 205. Is it going to break below $2? Oh, bounce. That's a good indicator showing signs of upward momentum. I like this one. Okay, DCTH bouncing, AMD bouncing as well. Again, same support that we called out. Okay, AEO, so American Eagle broke the support, still showing us signs of downward momentum. Again, it's kind of make it or break it for these. And that one did not show signs of upward momentum, so that's why we're not going to invest in it. What I see here is that it peaked out here at 1462, and then it's going to be showing signs of downward momentum since it's peaked out already. SQ, we called this one out yesterday, saw nothing but upward momentum throughout the day. Okay, RTNB broke below $2. But this one now looks like it's continuing to trend back up. So SQ, this one definitely looks good. Macy's, it's still holding above $20, which is what we want long term. As long as it continues its upward trend, then that's all we really want to see. Okay, that one. So it's now going to continue its downward trend. So this is kind of what can happen. So I feel like what was it? Michael Kors saw something like this, but at a much quicker pace. This is obviously a much smaller stock. Look, and this is Express. This is if you guys don't know, another clothing or type of apparel company or a fashion company. I don't know what it is that you would call it. But these stocks, because they do well, they get pumped up so high, right? All the demand acts as a catalyst. the resistance at $7, people end up understanding that, you know, it's probably overbought. Market opens, people start locking in profits, and then the demand starts to fall, right? And instead of it continuing to rise, unfortunately, because people just want to lock in profits, it drives the price down, and then, you know, it kind of, once the hype or once the demand ends up dying out, then, you know, that it kind of just flatlines, and then it can continue seeing an upward trend. But other than that, you know, one of two things to happen with kind of these are kind of like pumps, right? Although I apologize for my language. SAVEE. This is one that I call out. The reason that I called this one out is we had to end up looking at a 2-year analysis, and it had an overall support at around $33, and that was a 2-year low, right? Therefore, SAVE has dropped so much that, you know, now I'm just going to be patiently waiting for the bounce. This is obviously going to be more of a swing trade. This is Spirit Airlines, multi-billion-dollar company when it comes down to the airline company. Just after turning support, ended up doing very poorly since then. So if it can make a comeback, again, I'm not going to just hope for the best, but I'm going to let the charts do the talking. And when it starts to bounce and starts to see an upward trend, we have all this margin of profit, you know, to be making up 40. What is that? Yeah, that's about 40%. And then from top to bottom, 67%. So again, doesn't mean that it's going to bounce, but if it does, then at least I know I have margin for profit. So I'm going to be patient. JDST. So we've been very patient with this one. I think this is something that I do want to talk about that a lot of traders might not be talking about. I've been swing trading this stock, as I know a lot of other people have, and a lot of other people have gotten in a price point much better than I have. I got in. I checked in. Checked yesterday. It was 59. It was 59.01, the price point that was my entry, and I got into that specific price point 2 days ago. So again, I've been holding for a while, but it's because I see the potential that, you know, JDST offers when it comes down to, if you simply do a 20-day analysis, you see that we're at support. It looks like it's really trying to bounce. We just need one solid day to break above like $61 or $62 to continue this upward trend, and then it takes about 4 days to up to 7 days for it to get anywhere from 66 to 71, which is a previous trend. Even if you do a 180-day analysis, then understanding that it bounces at this price point. Yes, it does go below sometimes, but then it does a pretty good job bouncing and then peaking out at this $70 price point. Does it mean 100% that you have to trade every single stock that we're trading or any stock that we're trading? No. When it comes down to technical solutions, and I want to make sure that I lead by example, is you never invest in any stock. You never invest in a stock based on someone else's opinion. You don't invest in what you don't understand, meaning if you don't understand the risk or why, you know, was that stock that saw a huge catalyst in price? It was Express because of its earnings report. So whatever that stock ticker symbol was, it saw a huge increase in price. If you don't understand why it saw such a huge increase in price, and you don't understand why it's, you know, seeing a huge rush, like how we just were able to capture was it RTNB, how that one saw such a huge catalyst. I mean, people might not think that it's a lot, but from $2 to $2.15, that was nearly 10% in like, what was that, like maybe 2 to 3 minutes. Why did it increase so quickly? You know, if you don't understand like a catalyst, then don't trade it. And then you never invest, you know, without having a plan and managing your risk, knowing where you're buying, knowing where you're selling, and knowing where you're cutting your losses. I'm simply just talking about what I see value in to kind of share my whole thought process. But I want you guys to do the same in stocks that you see value in, not the stocks that I see value in. And that's the whole point of these videos. That's the whole point of Technical Solutions, is to share best practices, share mistakes, and effort to promote overall group growth. So again, I'm swing trading. It's not going to be very like active, right? Because I'm specifically swing trading these stocks because I see value in it when it comes to AMD and JDST. I think we're kind of at the point where it's starting to trend up. So kind of the best practice that I wanted to talk about that I don't think a lot of people talk about is that right now, just like how I'm, you know, feeling, I feel like a lot of people might be feeling the same way. And what I want you guys to understand is when swing trading these specific stocks, again, this doesn't mean that this is what you have to do, but a lot of us been swing trading AMD, have been swing trading JDST, and it's not performing as quick. It's not bouncing in some signs of upward momentum as quick as we wanted it to. Therefore, a lot of people can make the assumption that, you know, let me just explain the whole thought process, because, you know, yesterday we had a green day. It opened at like lows of 58.50, and ended up hitting highs of $60, right? So that was good, right? We ended in a green note. It ended up like at highs overall, if you guys can see right here. And then the market opens today. Other than this huge pump, it opens down though. So during pre-market hours, it opens all the way down here at 59. People can make the assumption, well, what the heck? JDST is moving all over the place. It's not performing the way that I wanted it to. And I'm not making the profit that I want to. I'm barely up 50 cents. If I'm like making that claim, I'm only up 74 cents based on my purchase price. It's just not performing the way that I want it to. How I look at it when it comes down to day trading, I took the position on JDST, I took the position on AMD because I knew that it was going to be a swing trade. And I did my analysis. I saw that it was going to take about 4 to 7 days from the price point of $60. Once it shows a green day that it's trending, it takes about 4 to 7 days based on previous trends to get to the price points that we want. Understanding that, to be so patient. That's why I have to be so patient. So many traders get so hyped up and so riled up with the idea that their stock has to be moving up every single day. When it comes to swing trades, unfortunately, that's not the case. They make up a lot of margin one day and they can potentially give it up the following day. But as long as it continues upward momentum and it continues to the trend that you see value in, then that's the whole point. What is that I'm talking about? And simply, don't take it as a best practice. All I'm saying is you have to be patient in whatever it is that you see value in. Stick to your original plan. So if you knew that it was gonna, it's still within the price range that you wanted to invest in, from $60 to highs of 66, and you're not giving it the time to actually play out and giving it the margin to move around, tell you, right? Then you should stick to day trading because those are the quick ins and outs. Again, it's a lot riskier as well because they're usually lower cap stocks if you're trying to day trade these lower cap stocks. But all of us do it. It's up to you and what you see value in. Unfortunately, I've been really busy within the past couple of days, so I see more value right now in swing trading. But I just caught that specific to RTNB, and we caught from 2 to 215. And I hope that it assisted a good number of you. Again, I'm just trying to expose you guys to potential opportunity that I see value in. Doesn't mean that you guys have to trade any of the stocks that I'm doing. I'm just breaking down stocks so you guys know how I break them down, and hope that it actually sparks some interest into you guys, or at least you guys learn something new in these videos. If you guys did, we'd appreciate the thumbs up. Although it's very repetitive, I really look at the likes and I really look at the comments for suggestions for future videos. If you guys don't like that I'm scanning for stocks because of this video, or you guys don't like me kind of capturing breakout stocks, then I won't film these videos, and then I can know based on how many people liked the video or how many people commented. So just really let me know, give me some feedback, even if it's constructive in what it is that you would like me to do. Video is so much better just for you, because I'm sure that if it would be better for you, it would be better for the thousands of people that watch these videos, and that's the whole thing. So SQ just went above 25.80, so that thing's breaking resistance. That's pretty solid right now. JDST is highs of 59.87. I could be like, well, what the heck, I'm up. I can lock in profits and just move on to a day trade. That's not the approach that I'm going to take. I really see value. And RTNB, I might actually, when it comes down to my position on JDST and AMD, I'm in a little bit over $8,000 altogether in those position sizes. And that's not something that I usually do. I do see value in RTNB, and that's one that I'll put down in the comments because I do see value in it as a day trade. And I really make the decision to invest or trade it. I'll let the TechBud Solutions group know within the Discord group chat. So thank you guys again so much for watching. And if you guys are not a part of TechBud Solutions already, the link to our group chat is down in the description. Once you get accepted, you will see this top pinned post. So there's the main group chat link. Please click that and it will take you and guide you to the Discord group chat. You do have to verify your phone number through the Discord app just to make sure that we filter out spam. And then we have a one-to-one video call with me if you guys would like to schedule that. And then we have a series of rules and then the team's links to their YouTube channels. They're also linked right here to the TechBud Solutions team. Connor, a momentum trader, Brad, an OTC stock trader, and then Kyle, he's an online reseller as well, and then does some trading as well. So we did make a video yesterday talking about the TechBud's app. and website, and then the TechBuds apparel. So feel free to check that out. It's not a very long video. And then I did make a video talking about how to use Thinkorswim a couple days ago. I do have a series of helpful videos that answer a lot of frequently asked questions. So if you guys have any questions, simply search it up on the YouTube search bar and then put my name right next to it, as I'm pretty sure a video will pop up that I've already made. I have over like 420 videos that I've made, and they've been based on the suggestions of our viewers, and they're all these frequently asked questions. So again, please do your own DD. Please only invest in what you see value in. Please always manage your risk and trade stocks that you understand. If you guys have any questions or any suggestions, please feel free to let me know. I'm going to dedicate, after I close out this live stream, I'm going to respond to the people that are responding to the live chat. So if you guys have any questions, move your direction or your attention over to the live chat, and feel free to ask me any questions. Direct message me or tag me within the Discord group chat if you want to get my attention. I'm going to be working with the TechBuds Solutions development team today as we are working to finish up for the TechBuds apparel, as well as kind of leading up to the beta trials. For the beta trials, I have not released or allowed the 100 people to be a part of the beta trials. I will let everyone know when it's open, but I want to 100% appreciate those that took the time out of their day to direct message me. There's a huge number of you guys that really explained to me why they would be the perfect fit to be part of the beta trials. Again, it is all free. We provide you guys all this for free, and the beta trials will be for free, but we really are going to want to receive a good amount of feedback when it comes down to your understanding or your opinion on our platform and how we can make it that much better and efficient for our traders. So I appreciate, guys, everything it is that you guys do. We're really trying to do the best we can, and I'll try to get it to you as quick as possible. The lesson library, which is pretty much the videos that I've created, that's going to be the complete explanation, kind of telling you straight to the point on what has led to my success, the very basics of trading, all the way up to actually capturing me trade and stuff like that. Those series of videos will be available within 1.5 weeks. We're just working on the whole structure on how I'm going to plan out the whole lesson library, making sure that it's the most efficient based on what I think can really assist people. So thank you guys again for asking for that. For those that want to know a little bit more specific on how to day trade and have all these frequently asked questions, this specific lesson library will explain everything it is that I know and what has led to my success, and explain my whole techniques and strategies and stuff like that. So and it provides the proper structure, I believe, and making it that much more time efficient for those that just don't want to watch my YouTube videos and stuff like that. So thank you guys again for everything that you guys do. Continue working hard, continue following your dreams. Like always, guys, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take care.